Hello guys, the batteries are here finally after so many days of waiting. So these ones are the lithium 200Ah batteries. It has been raining, the delivery guy is nearly leaving, and I'm hoping now this will revamp my storage, make it even better. So I'm just finding out they also gave the separators, and I can also see the connectors, though they are not the flexible types. So there's only a shrinking tube, but there's an expansion part within for expansion. So I'm just unboxing them slowly. So these ones are the separators. So these ones are 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So this is a very heavy foam. You can see. So it was covering. So these are the first 4 cells. You can see indicating 3.2 280Ah, 0.23 ohm milliohm internal resistance, made in China. And there is the barcode for scanning the terminals well. So that's number 1, very heavy. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. So if we look at this, no bulging anywhere, so it looks no bulging. 3.2 volts. I'll check with my meter to check the voltage. 3.2 volts, 280Ah. No bulging, so the shipping has been nice. The cells have not been damaged on transit. So that's the first pack of 4. So the first pack of 4. See, they neatly coming together, so there's no spaces between. So really nice. So here's the second set, the cell separator. So this ones will go in between the cells to separate the cells. I have a small engineer here who is interested, but no. These ones are mine. So the connectors again. So here they are. These are 4 for the next set. These ones also 4 with the nuts. And here's the battery, the first batch. Here are the separators now for all the batteries. So there should be 8 in total. This was a surprise for me. I didn't know that these ones were included in the package. So that's very nice from our Chinese. Let me now remove the second one. As you can see, a very thick foam to protect the batteries, so there's no way it can be damaged. So this one, thick foam for the batteries. So here is the next 4. So this is going to be a 24 volt system. That's going to be running the house. So I expect 24 volts, 280Ah. Nominal voltage 3.2, so it's 7.1 something watt hours. So that one also looks okay. No damage whatsoever. They also indicate the same internal resistance values. So this is another one. So they're really stuck in there strongly. So this is the third, and then the last. So here are the 8 cells. They're looking nice. So this black one is the positive, also indicated here. And the one silverish now is the negative, though not written anywhere, but now this should be sufficient to guide you how you're going to connect them. So there are 8, and as I told you, each cell is 3.2 volts, 280 Ah. So the volts of internal resistance and so on and so forth. And they came with these connectors. So these ones, they are into 2 sets, and then the separator. So these ones will go in between the cells, so that will be there during installation. Now it's time to assemble the battery. It's time to assemble the battery. I have the 2 boards that will help me with the compression. Somebody did a messed work job here, so I'll need to get a filler. Also same for this other pot, so I'll need to add a filler. And so here are the threaded rods. I just came from the store, so that now they can be fixed. Here are the 8 batteries ready for assembly. I have the threaded rods, and I've put them inside a hose pipe, a clear hose pipe. And now I have my terminals. As indicated, the guy whom I took to do this joints really failed me, but then I'll get a filler to try make it look a bit neat. So I'm going to compress them with these bolts. So as you can see, with this battery here in the middle, there will be some space at the back, some space here in the middle, and then the other cell here. So 4 on each side, a total of 4. Then I connect all of them in series. So here is the BMS that I'm using. It's a high HI BMS, or the way you want to call it, and discharge current 200 amps, charging current 100 amps. The inverter that I'm connecting to it can only do 80 amps charging, and since it's 3 kilowatt, there's no way I'll be able to reach 200 amps discharge. And since I'm not top balancing, I've considered Heltec active balancer. So this one is 5 amps that will help me with balancing as I fill up the batteries. So the next step is just to arrange the cells here, and then this will be now the back plate that will compress it from the other side. So this is one of the cells, as you can see. Let me try. It has also barcode and a pressure relief. So this is the negative, indicated here negative, and then the positive, besides on the lid say it's black. So there's one here that you can easily see, so you know that side is positive. And so these are the specifications: 3.2 lithium and phosphate, 280 Ah, 3.2, made in China. And you see the pack, it's really been done nice. So here are the 4. So here are the 4, all of them 8. So since I want my negative to be on this side, so I have this negative here, so I'll tap my negative and positive from here. Then I connect the rest in series. These rods, don't know if it's focusing on it. So the rods with the hose pipe to ensure that it doesn't damage the cell in case the cell leans on it. So this one will offer the compression. So then I'll attach the BMS. I'll have the BMS here, so within this space, and I may have the active balancer now on the other side, on this other board. So on the other side, the active balancer. Now here is the full battery assembly. I couldn't record and do the video at the same time. So that's why I'll have my Heltec active balancer. So I'll remove it after I'll see that the battery is fully balanced. And that's the BMS. So here, as I told you, the negative will come from here. So through the BMS to the power output. Then the positive now should be from here to here. Then I'll have I'll series the rest of the pack. So this is how it should look like. I've not yet compressed them. See, these ones are still loose. So I'll do that in the next few. And then this is the Wi-Fi Bluetooth by Dali. It works without this BMS. I believe they're the same company. And now here's the front part of the battery. As I said, I'll look for a filler to fill in those slots. So the rest is now compressing. Then after that, now I put in the terminals, and we'll be done. Now here is the stack now after installing the BMS. And then on the other side now I have the active balancer. And now here is the pack. Now the next now is adding the connecting them in series and completing the job. But then you have to be you connect them in series, and then after that you connect the cables for the balancer. Then you ensure the voltage is adding up for all the terminals. Same also for the active balancer. Then after that you can now have it now going online. Now here is the pack. Just put the connectors in place, and just to verify, this is my positive terminal, negative connecting to positive, negative to another positive, negative to positive, negative to positive. Good thing is that this distance between where I have my other rod in between there is just enough for another lag. Then after that it goes to this part, then comes here negative to positive, from here negative to positive, and then here my eventual negative point, and then here is my positive point. So here I'll need to have a cable. I don't know if this one will fit, that moves from here. I think I'll have to do another slightly longer cable from here, that then I can cable from here, from the positive to the positive output. But I'm not going to use this. I'll have to make another one. This is what goes into the active balancer here. So this is going, the black one goes to your first negative, so the eventual negative output. Then this one for the first positive, next positive, next positive. So there are 8 of them. So this one is meant for an 8S lithium phosphate battery. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one black, because this black will go to your negative, and then the rest to the positives. The same also goes for the BMS. So the black goes to your main negative. So this one, the first one goes to the first positive, the next positive, the next positive. So all 8. And then this is what will go into the BMS here. But you have to verify the voltages to ensure that it's incremental from 3.3 all the way to the 24 volt system. It looks like a mess with all the cables, but one side is for the active balancer. So I'll manage the cables nicely, and the other ones for the... So I need to check from all the terminals to be sure that the voltage is okay. .32, 6.4, 9. 15, 16, 19, 23. So everything is wired. Oh yeah, no, let me see. Then I missed one. 26. So there's our last one. So this was the 23. And last one, 26. So here's the final product. I've done some 3 cable ties there in the middle to try to make it a bit neat. And this is the whole structure from the side. This is now, I'll have the input cables. This is now from the other side. You can see the active balance is already on. The BMS is already on. So the system is good to go. To replace my old battery.